No. The reason
Okay.
why
Explain.
the reason why Mars doesn't have oceans and water anymore is because over millions of years it lost its atmosphere. The atmosphere got stripped away. The same
Okay.
thing is happening to Earth. Like we lose like millions of tons of of oxygen in our atmosphere. It gets stripped away. You have to
Where does
replenish
it
that.
go to?
Goes out into space.
I don't know if it's by rotation. I don't know if like it switches down every like few thousand years.
No, it's gone. Like where would it come back from? The atmosphere is gone. It got stripped off from solar radiation. This is the science that you guys follow. So you follow all the science. It leads you here. It's like it got stripped off because it never got replenished. When we burn stuff on Earth, we replenish the atmosphere.
Okay, so what you telling me is that Elon Musk is working for nothing.
Like if you guys think about it, like why is it that Mars used to have water and now it doesn't have water anymore? Like what happened?
Not even under there's water.
Dude, there was just water there. It was water flowing all around oceans. They know this because they can look at how the sand was eroded. So why is there no water anymore?
It got burned up. It was too close to the sun. It went
Mars.
into the
Mars
atmosphere.
is further away. Okay.
Oh shit! No, then I don't.
Yeah, no, nigga, and that's a weird one. Even if it was too close to the sun, man, like how was it there a minute ago and not there now? How was it there for that long?
This is how they get over on you guys, right? This is how they get over on you guys.
On us.
Yeah. No. The reason why
Explain.
the reason why Mars doesn't have oceans and water anymore is because over millions of years it lost its atmosphere. The atmosphere got stripped away. The same thing is happening to Earth. Like we lose like millions of tons of of oxygen in our atmosphere. It gets stripped away. You have to
Where
replenish
does it
that.
go to?
Goes out into space.
And
Yeah.
We have to replenish that. How?
Burning stuff. It could be forest fires. It could be volcanoes. It can be and it can be us. It can be cars. It can be factories. But you got to replenish that.
We are producing carbon monoxide or carbon dioxide or
Yeah.
if
All of the above.
Yeah.
yeah, and by breathing, we exhale the carbon dioxide.
Yeah. So it can replenish the atmosphere. So if you just let the
Carbon
atmosphere.
monoxide and dioxide is needed
Yes.
for the atmosphere to actually exist.
So that's why I asked you about Mars. So what happens is like, you know how cold it is on Mars? Like it's like negative like 200, some crazy stuff, right? And there's not enough atmospheric pressure to keep water there because the atmosphere just stripped off over millions of years. It strips off because of solar radiation. The same thing strips off our atmosphere, but we keep replenishing it. That's why.
So this is my question, Ed.
Yeah.
Is this a full cycle type of thing? Because I have no idea like how that works.
You have the sun, right? Radiation particles come off of the sun. Those particles interact with our atmosphere and push it off. It strips it off.
I'm talking about Mars. Like, is this a full circle type of thing? Like the water is banished, right? You said
There's no
Is this
atmosphere.
water-
There's no atmosphere. This is why I talk about the atmosphere. There's no atmosphere to maintain enough pressure to keep liquid water on the surface. If you have a vacuum and you put water in it and there's no air, the water will start boiling and it will evaporate because there's not enough air pressure to keep water in a liquid state.
Yeah, but how was the water in there in the first place? Is what I'm asking.
Because at one point there was enough atmosphere to form water. You had enough atmospheric pressure to keep water there.
To keep oxygen, and
y-
hydrogen. And
Oh.
all those things.
Yeah, I'm aware how that part works. But now, let's say the water is banished. Does it come back around?
It can't come back because there's no atmosphere to maintain water. That's what I'm telling you. That you need an atmosphere you need a certain pressure to maintain liquid water.
But isn't that what's happening with the ozone?
What you're telling me is that is the atmosphere going to come back? No, it can't come back. It's gone.
I don't know if it's by rotation. I don't know if like it switches down every like few thousand years.
No, it's gone. Like where would it come back from? The atmosphere is gone. It got stripped off from solar radiation. this is the science that you guys follow. So you follow all the science, it leads you here. It's like it got stripped off because it never got replenished. When we burn stuff on Earth, we replenish the atmosphere.
How do you replenish it in that sense? I don't get it.
A volcano goes off, there's more gas, there's methane, there's nitrogen, there's all these chemicals and oxygen that goes back to replenish the atmosphere. We burn trees, a forest fire, there's the carbon, methane, all these things go back to replenish the atmosphere. The cows, like you in the Netherlands, right? Methane, it replenishes the atmosphere. If you never replenish that, the atmosphere will slowly, over millions of years, slowly get stripped off. And we have a magnetosphere to block some of the solar radiation, but it still gets through and it strips off our atmosphere. We lose tons of atmosphere, like hundreds of, like probably thousands of tons every year. But by burning,
the eventual outcome is that we won't have any atmosphere like Mars.
Yeah. But we have a magnetosphere to slow down that process, and we have active volcanoes. We have, forests, which naturally will burn. We have like all these processes that, especially the volcanoes, that are replenishing the atmosphere, and the magnetosphere that gives us some protection.
Okay, so what you're telling me is that Elon Musk is working for nothing.
What do you mean he's working for nothing? To get to Mars?
What does Elon Musk want to go?
To go to Mars. A lot of people say he is working for nothing. There's a lot of people say, why are you going to Mars? I mean, when you think about it, there's no magnetosphere. There's radiation everywhere. It's like minus 200 at night.
Why somebody as smart as him would be doing this for no reason?
Dude, the dirt there is poison. Like, I don't know. Like, what?
He's aware of that. He mentioned it.
He knows everything. I don't know. I don't know. I mean, some people say it's stupid. Some people say maybe we should go to Venus. Some people say maybe we should build space stations. I would say let's do something on the moon first. Let's see if we can even do that. That would be me, but we.
Isn't the moon super unstable though?
Yeah. How is it unstable?
Atmosphere. I think we as planet Earth are taking away its atmosphere or anything. What?
No, the moon doesn't have an atmosphere. It's just nothing there.
Yeah.
So, don't they have that issue where everything crashes into the moon? What wasn't the moon for us? I mean, help me out.
Well, you can test like building space stations and building the technology, and also you can mine a lot of stuff from the moon. Like they say, there's H3 there. You can use that for energy. There's water on the moon that's buried in rocks, and it's close by. Like it just take you I don't know how long it takes to get to the moon, but it's kind of close by.
I thought it was about a year or something.
To get to the moon, Angel. Ain't taking you no year to get there. It's like a couple days.
Yeah, the moon landing was.
Yeah, you're right. Okay, my bad. I freaking know. I'm not. I know nothing of Australia. But you guys know that climate change and all that stuff is legit, huh?
I mean, I thought the trees were the cause of oxygen coming back into the atmosphere, but.
Yeah, it was trees. It's also bacteria in the oceans. It's a
exactly things like that. But I didn't know that the volcanoes also brought oxygen back to the.
I mean, everything's coming out of volcanoes. You got, even if it's like carbon, right? So if you got carbon dioxide and all these things coming out the volcano, that's still going to give the plants food so they can break apart that carbon dioxide and then create oxygen.
Yeah, I understand the volcano and the forest fires and all these things, right? What I'm not understanding is the extra burning of plastic and stuff. What you mean we should be burning more plastic and stuff?
I didn't say burning plastic, just burning, if you burn fossil fuels or burning natural gas. I'm saying that nothing's wrong with that. I'm not saying burning plastic.
But but there's gonna be too much of something is too bad for you. That too much of anything is bad for you.
Mm-hmm.
And I would say the same for if you burn too much fossil fuels. I mean, we digging up that stuff that has been being dormant and buried for millions of years.
And putting it back in the atmosphere.
Like
there you go.
Like it's like we buried it yesterday. I mean, come on. Something's not right in the balance, to put it like that. If you add one, you should subtract one. But
like I've heard some opponents of climate change would say, how much methane and carbon dioxide and all these gases are let out of just one volcano going off, and compare that to what people are doing. It's like, come on, man. It's not even, it's like, you can't even compare it to one volcano. It's like, I know one scientist said like the volcano that just went off like in Greece somewhere, that put out more greenhouse gas than humans did in the last 100 years. One volcano. So it's like, what are we doing here?
I need to know the figures. I need to know who said it, who's claiming that. I mean,
yeah, I know nothing about that.
So I'll find it for it. I'll find a tweet for it.
Oh, so you got this information from a tweet? Must be a very important person.
still,
Well, there's a lot of important people that tweet. You got a lot of scientists, a lot of people on there.
Of course, yes. It's
No.
business. But even though that's true, even though that fact is true, like volcanoes emit more gases than we as humans do, we can as humans have a slowing effect or any kind of effect that's needed in not having that rapid. Yeah, I mean, some things take time and some things go exponentially. If you look at the solar caps and Greenland, which right now is no white, no ice, just land. And if you multiply this with all the land that we have, and then something's, yeah, the Antarctica is not gonna exist anymore, or the North Pole won't be the North Pole anymore more as we know it, and that's ice that has been laying for 20,000 years.
Nagayan. Look, they said that, I remember back in 2005, like 2005, like when Al Gore first started talking about this mess, they said that about time 2010 came around, the UK wasn't going to have snow anymore. Like, after a while, it's like, if every one of your predictions are not coming true, I'm just like, no, we can't keep doing this.
How easy it is to predict something like that, though. Like, you know,
like guys, it already came out in the WikiLeaks that all the data is fake. They're cooking the numbers. It's already come out. It's all based off of computer programs. It was always fake. Sorry, guys. It's fake.
But then you mean that everybody that's right now protesting against the environment, or for the environment, against the polluters, that's all.
No, pollution is a thing, but the earth warming up, no.
Okay, global warming. Okay.
And we're actually in the middle of an ice age, by the way. Like, most people don't realize that.
We're heading towards an ice age.
No, we're in an ice age right now. It's just a mild ice age. An ice age is actually defined by the poles being frozen. So when there's ice there, we're in an ice age.
So what's going on currently? What you think is gonna happen?
Dude, I think we're heading back to even a more severe ice age
Than ever before?
No, it's just gonna go back because these are cycles that always happen.
Oh yeah. Okay, of course. Okay. You wanna
like that movie Snowpiercer? Yeah, we're going back to that.
Never seen that movie.
Well, the Earth was frozen over.
Okay. By the way, that's how I felt when I was stuck in that storm, man.
Yeah, well, imagine it being like that, like just about all year round.
Whole planet.
Yeah, I've been thinking about that a lot actually, since this whole situation, man. By the way, whoever saw that video, thank you. A lot of people have asked me about it, so thank you. All right, do we keep going on that, or
no? That's
are we done?
That's it.
I think we we got our points
Yeah.
across.
Yeah, I know nothing more about this anyway. So, all right, thank you for watching, guys.
Thank you for watching.